see a bunch of very, very, very brave people. A bunch of very selfless people.
Unquestionably selfless, because these are the faces of some of our healthcare heroes. In times like this, it's hard for patients to actually see their caregivers because they are covered in personal protective equipment.
And now with the restrictions from, COVID-19, they must, be terrified not being able to really see any of the providers' faces. So once you design the template.
So Shayna Zanker took it upon herself to change that.
One of the most useful tools therapeutically is a smile. So I thought, well, when you can't actually smile, maybe you can clip on a happy face.
When you think of a badge, usually it looks something like this, pretty plain. But nowadays, because so many of us are wearing masks, especially our healthcare workers who are covered in personal protective equipment, it was important to Shayna to create a badge that gives patients a glimpse of who's behind the mask.
As an aspiring doctor herself, she knows the importance of bedside manner and the importance of trust between a patient and doctor.
Especially when it's uncertain times, and especially when the patients cannot be surrounded by their family.
So these smile badges
express humanity and establish a connection between people.
One of the real warriors that I made a badge for is Dr. Sacco. He is shown right here, and he's the medical director of the Connecticut Hospice, and he is one of my mentors.
I have found in showing people my smiling face ID that, I do get a smile out of them.
Dr. Sacco, who specializes in palliative care, wears his badge proudly.
Here we're often managing people at the end of life. We're managing them symptomatically, but so much of what we do is about the actual relationship that we have with patients at bedside and their family.
Shayna created these to showcase the smiles of those on the front lines and to bring warmth and a peace of mind to those who are ill during these uncertain times.
I think that Shayna is as much a part of our care team as any one of us.
Which is why she is a warrior.
The smile has gone such a long way.
Those smile badges are also worn by staff at Middlesex Hospital and different nursing homes around the state. Even though Shayna is so busy right now, currently applying to medical school, she still found a way to help out. If you know of a warrior in your community who you believe should be recognized for helping others, you can nominate them to be Wednesday's Warrior. All you have to do is send us a submission through reported@WTNH.com and tell us why we need to meet them. Just remember to put Wednesday's Warrior in the description.